All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Mimi Marie, and this is the Uncommon Nutrition Podcast. And we are here to have uncommon conversations around holistic health, natural healing, nutrition, just all kinds of different modalities around health and well-being. And today I'm here with my lovely friend, Toby O'Dell. And I met Toby recently. So I'm doing a little series of just kind of introducing my new practice here at Living Legacy Wellness Center in Escondido. And I wanted to highlight each of the practitioners that I'm now working with because they're all amazing. And I just want to share with what we're all doing here together and really highlight each person and their specialties. So Toby, I got to experience your work for the first time last week, and I've heard so many amazing things about you from my friends, and my boyfriend came to you before I did, and he loved how his experience with you. So you're a massage therapist.
Yes.
But you're so many things. So will you introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
Okay, so my name is Toby. I'm a massage therapist. My path has led me to also a hydrotherapist. And so really what I do is I hold sweet space. And what that consists of is me just being fully present, fully open to your body's needs. Our bodies are very intricate and just needs special attention. And so that's what I do. I take the time to give that care.
Yeah. And I really felt that like when I had my session with you last week, that it's so much more than just getting a massage. You're really taking the time and really getting present with the person that you're working with, and you're tuning into what are you tuning into? Because I know that you got really present with me, and you work, because I kind of came in open, like I'm open to whatever you discover and what you find that is calling for healing within me. So what is that you feel like you're tuning into with people?
Well, I have been in different areas and platforms where there is a lot specifics as far as I do this or I do that. But when it comes down to it, I really just tap into the body's natural rhythm. Mm-hmm. And that is breath, that is flow, and taking the time to listen to that has been just the foundation of my practice. Mm-hmm. I don't really follow a set guideline because, again, I've been in and out of different classrooms, modalities, methods, if you will. Mm-hmm. And when it all comes down, each approach, the foundation is to listen. Mm-hmm. And so my time with an individual, whether it be in a massage room or in the colonic room or even anywhere where we're discussing health and wellness, really, mm-hmm. I just drop into truth, to my truth, and to the truth of this earth, and what I mean by that is we're ever changing and nothing is absolute. Mm-hmm. And we have to be open to the changes and fluctuations within ourselves as well as somebody else, someplace else, and something else. And so just being humble, staying humble into that knowing, because everywhere we are, there's somewhere to learn or something to learn from someone. Mm-hmm. And that's even in a space where there's no words, mm-hmm. right? Mm-hmm. So communication is key. Especially when a person doesn't have the words, they don't know what they need. And then that's where I come in to help with that knowing and that discovery.
Yeah, I feel like you're so good at that because we haven't known each other for very long, but every time that I've walked into this space with you there, I feel like you instantly tune into me and where I'm at and meet me there. And like I told you the first time I came in here, I don't think you were here the first time I came with Jody, but the first time that I came after I signed contract and agreed to join you all, I felt like I walked in and you did give me a physical big hug, but your energy and how we met each other in conversation, everything about you felt like a big hug. And I was like, this is right. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be. And I feel like that also, because I hear you with other people, and like, that's part of your work is like, you meet people where they are and you just like, you make everything okay.
Because it is in the end and in the beginning and in the middle of it, we're going to be okay. If there's anything that I've learned for myself along this path, but from others as well, is no matter what, the things are always going to come in hot. But once we're received, it's going to be okay. There's a solution, there's a way out, there's a way in. And I'm so glad that you shined on that part of that you felt immediately welcome, because that's what we do as healers and facilitators of health, right? We want that person to feel welcome in this new space, in their new space of themselves, this new space coming in here. It's inviting. I invite. And so I'm glad that you felt that and you received that.
Yeah, you do invite. And it's so beautiful because for many people I know, when they're stepping in to work with us, it's new for them. They don't know what they're coming into. They know, oh, maybe I'm going to get a massage, or maybe I'm going to go do a cleanse, or maybe I'm going to go do a detox, but they don't know that there's a whole bunch of other things that are going to come along with that, and what areas of their life it's going to affect and improve. And, because it's all connected.
We are all connected. When I share with my clients, we're 5D, we're ever changing, ever evolving. And that's just us. And then this person next to us, and then this space where we are, we're always changing, we're always evolving. And we've got to be that change. We've got to be that stop of the chaos, of the programmed and the patterns. There's got to be a chance and a place where we can reset. And that is our intention here. That's your intention. It's my intention. And as a group here at Living Legacy, that's our group intention, is to invite all parts of someone, even the doubt, even the fear, bring that along. Everything can be transformed when we're reset on a cellular level, on every level. You're able to reset, and that then carries on to your other relationships and dynamics that you have with your family, your coworkers, and your children and your friends.
Yeah, it's so cool. I'm like so excited because I came here to be a practitioner, but like the minute I came here and joined you all and got into this energy and like stepped foot into my purpose and passion, the things in my life that weren't working anymore, specifically my job, like it just wouldn't, it couldn't continue anymore. It had to stop. So I love that you said that. It's like all areas of our lives, our health is connected to all of it.
Mhm.
And so even just taking a step in the right direction, things are going to start falling away because the energy or like everything starts to line up to what you're saying has to be so for yourself.
Mhm.
I don't know if that makes sense.
No,
but
it does make sense. It's a new contract with self. It's when we're like, okay, I want to change. I don't want, even with myself, not even having anything to do with, massage or healing. If there's something within myself that needs to change, it's got to change for everything else to change too.
Mhm.
And that's really what we like to encourage,
Mhm.
because it can get really scary. I'm sure you find that in your practice too. Someone who's been eating cheeseburgers for a long time, now they got to eat a salad.
Mhm.
And it's not because they want to, because they have to. Now
Mhm.
their health is taking a different direction.
Yeah.
And so with that, support is needed,
Mhm.
whether it be accountability support, emotional support, body support, more body support.
Right, because we know in our heads sometimes, not always, but a lot of times we know, I know with nutrition specifically, a lot of times people know what they need to do.
Mhm.
Like you said, I need to stop eating all these hamburgers or the ice cream or whatever it is, but why can't I? And so when you pull somebody else in who can hold you accountable and support you and help hold you as you make those changes, it just makes such a huge difference.
A huge difference. As my practice evolves and integrates with all this wonderful things that are available, right? I have really found that just holding space for somebody, understanding them, allowing them to unfold and unravel and be there with their excitement. Yes, this is my life and it's been my life practice, but we have others just starting this practice, just starting their journey, and they need somebody just as excited as they are.
Yeah.
And that's what I love to do. That's where we all come in, is to bring that component that they're lacking in their life right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what are some of the practical, tangible things that you do with people?
Well, first of all, no matter if it's in a massage or doing a cleanse, breathing. Let's just be present. Let's be witness to what we're experiencing right now, even if it's a tight muscle, some emotion that could be happening, that's holding that area captive, if you will. And the emotions, and these are nothing that I need to discuss. I'm not a licensed therapist at all. But the body needs to know it's safe. The body needs to know that it can let go. And whether that's, saying the frustrations or bringing it to light, because a lot of things that I know in my family, I was taught to stuff. Oh, don't talk about this now. Oh, don't do this now. And a lot of control as to what I could and couldn't do with my body and with my voice. And so that is what tangible thing we can do, is to just breathe into this body. Let this body know that we are safe and we don't have to carry this anymore.
Yeah.
Whether it be a long chronic issue or acute issue, body, you're supported, and I got you.
Yeah, so beautiful.
Mhm.
Okay, so massage, breath, and then
Movement.
Okay.
Movement. When we're in session together, I'm moving the body too.
Yeah.
I have to assess in that way. Am I even being effective right now? Am I changing the body right now.
Mhm.
Right. So I incorporate movement patterns. I'm even asking the body, asking the client, hey, can you move this? Can you do this for me? Can you, tuck this pelvis for me so we can make some instant shifts right now?
Mhm.
Also brings awareness to the body.
Mhm.
A lot of bodies aren't doing these things.
Yeah.
Meaning they're not going backwards, they're not tucking, or they're too tilted from sitting at their desk too much. So these little cues, if you will, help bring awareness as to really where we're going with this.
Mhm. I love that you touch on awareness, because we are in a world where we're spending so much time in our head, and sometimes not even in our head. We're like,
Ego.
we're out there
Yeah,
somewhere
yeah.
else. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's so powerful to bring us back and to bring awareness to
Yeah.
this body, because I feel like the body is left behind a
I
lot.
could be there massaging a client for, I don't even want to say the whole time, but a good chunk of the time, and they're not even aware of what's happening, of a huge knot, or that I'm going to town because there's stuff going on.
Mhm.
And so bringing that type of awareness is key, so they know they can make some changes,
Mhm.
long lasting, tangible changes in their life outside of session,
Yeah.
because that's where it's all happening.
Mhm. Right.
It's all happening outside the sesh.
Yeah.
So that's really what I'm here to do too, not just to fix and to do. I'm also here to help and educate and bring awareness,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
guidance as to how this can change and improve over time.
Mhm. Yeah, it's so awesome. So what about the cleansing pieces do you do with people?
Well, I hold space in that way by just, again, the same principles that I do in the massage room. We go to breath. I hold space to allow the body to let go and let go of matter, let go of toxins, just let go of what's holding on
Mhm.
within the
Mhm.
body. Again, we go back to that control and in a place to release that.
Mhm.
And I really like the integration of the two modalities. They go hand in hand,
Yeah.
I feel. In massage, the body is stimulated and all these toxins are just going around. And that's why we encourage lots and lots of water afterwards
Mhm.
to help flush out those toxins. Well, I love it when a client comes right from massage to detox or colonic, because we can help that body even more.
Mhm. Get rid of
Get rid of
everything.
everything.
Yeah.
Because our stomach is really our first brain.
Mhm.
Everything is happening within
Yeah.
there, our hormones. It's our storehouse
Yeah.
of a lot of things, of emotions. It's all right here.
Yeah.
And so why not address that right there?
Mhm.
So I really like to hold space for others. I know what it's done for myself on my healing path. I have discovered so many, I just don't want to say ailments on a negative term, but so many dis-eases in my body that has been helped over time, where Western medicine, medications, and allopathic medicine, I never found the support and the healing.
Yeah. Because it's sick care.
It's sick care.
So
and I'm about wellness care.
Yeah.
And this is preventing as well. When I first started turning to hydrotherapy for my own healing and my own cleansing, gosh, a decade and a half ago, I had no idea. I had no idea that I could change what's happening in here and I have control of it. I had no idea. And so by just coming and showing up, and that's also what this relationship with my clients are too. They just show up and we learn so much.
Yeah.
Right. And then we can apply those tools as where they're needed. Right. And so that's what I do. I just share my story, my experience, and hopefully it helps somebody else.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what we do. I really love the other forms of cleansing that we do too. So it's not just all the colon. I really love the electrolymphatic. I incorporate that with not just lymphatic and the cellulite, it's immune health. We've got to keep that up and functioning for other parts in our body to function as well.
Yeah.
And I'm really highlighting that modality with massage, because I've got this chronic stuff happening with my clients, or chronic stuff happening. And even the electrolymphatic is helping getting deeper into the body, allowing deeper layers to release, if you will.
Yeah.
And so it just supercharges what's possible in the body, as well as the foot detox. So much inflammation can be, rid out of the body in just so many simple ways if we're just taking the time.
Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about the lymphatic and the foot detox?
Okay. So the electrolymphatic focuses on the lymphatic system, and the lymphatic system lies right underneath the skin here. So even if I pressed really hard, I went past the lymphatic system and kind of compressed it, if you will. So that's why tight bras, tight pants, tight things can actually create a stagnant area within the lymphatic system. So something to keep in mind. So anyways, the lymphatic system helps deliver all the nutrients. We're made up about 90% lymphatic fluid. It's got to be moving for us to be moving as well. Keeps us well, keeps us out of dis-ease. And so with the electrolymphatic, it's a very light modality. It looks like a little shower head, if you will. But within that device, it has like 4 different innovations that it's doing. It has an infrared lighting, so that's going to help with your inflammation. It's also going to help inflammation from the cell. So this is also cellular health as well. So the infrared communicates with the cell, helps it to get rid of that inflammation. And so that inflammation is now flushed through the lymphatic system. You're going to hear electric pulse, kind of like a tattoo machine, but it's kind of hypnotic. I've gotten that feedback and I feel that myself. It's just a good rhythm. But that electric pulse actually stimulates the lymphatic system where it's dormant. And we know it's dormant where there's saggy skin, where there's just edema, there's a swelling. And so what that electrical pulse will do, it communicates with that and has it just going and flowing in the right direction. Right. And so it also has ionization that helps to jostle that cell wall and frees up of heavy metals and toxins within that. So it's doing some amazing things, clearing out the cell and allowing it to eliminate through the lymphatic system.
So cool.
So cool.
I'm so fascinated because I just tried that for the first time too.
Right? And it's really relaxing, right? It feels like nothing, but when you have an area of stagnation, you do feel the little zap. Yeah. So the machine is already brilliant. It already knows, and it's going to work a little extra to clear that. And so that's what we do. We follow the lymphatic ducts in a methodic protocol way, if you will, just to help support the body in a way that it's already doing. Right.
Yeah. So to do that and then to do a colonic, and then to do the foot detox.
Well, that's our full
the
body.
order that I
Yeah,
did it
that's
in.
a full body cleanse.
Mhm.
And that's really where it's at. A full body cleanse is great for somebody who is needs some support because they're already cleansing. It's been a while since they've been in, but again, needs the support because it's that full body,
Mhm.
right? So we start off with the electrolymphatic, opening up the drainage pathways for detox. Right. So that's another reason why it's important. And then with the full body cleanse, it's followed by a colonic, whether it's an open system or closed system. We'll go into that later. And then the ionic foot detox bath, which again, more of that ionization that's going to jostle that cell wall and just pull out the toxins from all of your organs. That's why I really love the foot bath as well.
So fascinating. I had no idea.
Especially if you're new to cleansing, and just want to test the water, so to speak. The foot bath is a great way, and also another great way to get candida, and then also a good full liver cleanse. And so that's a great way to get you started, especially if you're new to cleansing.
Yeah. And it just helps move everything out.
Yes.
And I love the foot detox because then you're actually seeing.
You get to see. That's your report card right there. It's like, whoa. This is where it's all going, all of the time that you just spent with all the modalities, and then that right there, it's big.
Yeah.
I sometimes even do a sauna in a foot bath, and even that is eye-opening too, because again, it's like you're just supporting your body, just like a little quickie. Just get things moving a little bit. It's not so much as, I feel like I need it, but just like, you know what? I feel a little sticky. I need a little boot. I need a little jump start.
Right.
And even that, or even just the foot detox on its own. It definitely, it's like a fresh squeeze of lemon in your water. It's like, that was fresh. I feel really fresh now. It just helps you get rid of the little extra.
Yeah. And I love that you said, I forget how you said it, but you don't have to be sick.
Yeah.
Or, have these horrible ailments that you're already
constipated, some bad food combinations, or again, on a protocol and needing the support. You don't have to be.
Yeah. You can just come in to optimize your health.
Yeah. You just come in and see how more better you could feel.
More better. Yeah.
That's why I love it when a client comes in and goes, oh, wow, I have nothing wrong. Well, good. Let's find something. Because there's always something. There's
always another level of healing and help to be found. So I love that.
I love it too.
Yeah. So cool. What else? Oh, the Beamer.
Oh, yes, the Beamer. So the Beamer stands for Bioelectromagnetic Energy Regulator, right? And it is, I want to say a family of PEMF, but it was really the leader of PEMF devices. And PEMF is PEMF, and that stands for Pulsed Electromagnetic Frequency.
Okay.
Right. And so we have a lot of PEMF mats going around today. You'll hear it when you hear biomat. We have these, we have a couple of them here on the colonic room. We have it on my massage table. And again, it's an energy mat, if you will. It's a PEMF mat, if you will, but it has 5 different modalities. It's got your stones, your negative ions, your bions, your infrared, your heating mat. Wonderful things. Not saying anything bad about them. I love them. They are so wonderful. They are so wonderful. They emit a small signal. And what I mean by signal is a frequency signal, like an earth vibration, we have a frequency level,
Mhm.
right? And so these biomats are at a very low frequency level to communicate with us. Frequency level is even on our pads right here. So we're all at a little frequency level.
Mhm.
So what the beamer does, separate from all these other mats, right? What the beamer does, its signal focuses only on the vascular system, right?
Mhm.
And it omits various frequency levels depending on your levels that you are on or choose. And what that signal does, it communicates similar to our lymphatic machine, right? This device and its technology communicates and wakes up the vascular system within our body.
Mm.
And it's called vasodilation, right? And so it dilates the vascular system. And so what that does, it increases blood flow.
Mm.
And yes, we've already got blood flowing, but however, it's not flowing in the right direction, right? Or it's not flowing in the right places at all. And what I mean by that is where chronic pain and chronic dysfunction lies, right?
Mhm.
And so, and I keep going to your shoulder because you've got this imaginary dysfunction shoulder, right? And so,
Well, actually,
yeah,
I do have some stuff.
we were
going on
talking
over
about
here,
that
but-
before. So many. So let's go to your shoulder, your chronic area, your microcirculation, the capillaries. They're not getting the blood flow. And how you know is because it's been in pain for years,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Something that's getting blood flow is not going to stay in dysfunction or disease, right? And so what the beamer does, the beamer helps the body with blood flow. So you get this zoom, you get this zap of signal, and it just immediately tells your body to flow. Most importantly, it's telling your body to flow into this capillary because it's opening it up.
Mm.
Right. And so I really fell in love with the beamer technology, the science of the whole thing by feeling it first.
Mhm.
I think I've been hearing PEMF over the last 14 years of being in this field, but never really like, oh, I want to do that,
Mhm.
or I want to try that. You just hear of it.
Mhm.
Just like you hear of, I don't know, TENS units, right? Right. Okay. So anyways. And so I had a client, chronic pain all the time, and a pain body that went along with it. And that pain body was dehydrated, angry, frustrated, and just hunched. Okay. And I've been working on him for every week for a long time. So I really know this body.
Mhm.
And so he came in different one day. My autopilot mind even knew it was different. And I said, wait a second, body, what's happening here, body? And I did a couple strokes and I'm noticing that I'm not needing a lot of lotion right now or oil. I'm not needing a lot. And excuse me, I go just to get a stroke on his upper trap. And I notice I don't need a big wide grip. It's just a little bit of inflammation. And this is not the body I'm used to.
Mhm.
And so I immediately was like, did you start stretching? Did you start the stretches ever? And he, no. And I was like, okay, short answer wasn't giving me nothing. And I was like, this is different. Couple more strokes. And now I'm all, you started drinking more water. You're so supple right now. You drank more water. No. Okay. And then now my pain body is jealous of his pain body because his pain body is better than my pain body. And at the time, I was healing. Well, we're always healing, right? But I had tore cartilage, and cartilage takes 2 years to heal. And I was on a year and some change with my healing. And I could feel a snagged area. I could feel where it was tore in the cartilage, right? TFCC there. And so, anyways, back to the pain body, jealous. I was like, what have you been doing? Because I want in. I still don't know. To this day, I don't know why I said I want in. But higher self does.
Yeah.
Because what was unfolding, I couldn't even imagine for myself. But he's like, I've been doing something, but I kind of don't want to know that it's working out. But thanks for letting me know, because now I know it's working. He got really choked up about it. And I said, okay. He goes, it's in the car. I said, okay. And he brought in the Beamer after his massage, and he set it up for me. And he just gave me just a little couple of minutes, and I immediately felt like, oh, I feel something. Sorry, I feel something in my body. He got a little scared because of an experience that he had with a family member, and they got sick after that. Well, they double dipped, just like bodies do. I don't feel anything. Let's do it again twice. Let's double. Well, with this modality and any modality, you want to give it time, right? And so I immediately felt it at 4 minutes, and he stopped. Well, he then gifted me, and I felt good. I was like, ooh, I feel really good. Felt energy. I felt good. Anyways, he comes back every week, and he gifts me a session because he's so grateful. He shared with me later that he was using that device, the Beamer device, for 3 weeks. And it was at that 3-week mark that I found and I discovered his body was different. Less inflammation, more supple, more blood flow, and just a completely different piece of meat.
So cool.
Right? And I was like, I need to know what you just did different. And so he brought it in, he shared with me just a weekly treatments. Now, this modality or the Beamer makers want you to do it every day. And yes, I have great results every day. But even at once a week, Mimi, I could feel it going, knitting this up right here. Because I would put one of the accessories on it. And I felt it immediately start to stitch up.
So cool.
Another sidebar, I had a gallbladder issue, a constant finger poke right here because I had a congested bile duct. Turns out that they want to remove my gallbladder. They still want it. And I said, no. But because I truly feel this. Yes, I changed my diet. Yes, I stopped eating French fries. Still no French fries.
That's a huge player.
Yeah, it's a huge player. But I also want to say that I was even in the place of no when I was still feeling my finger poke. I stopped feeling my finger poke that month.
Well, you could say that when you started doing the Beamer, like it unlocks these other areas.
Just like with
where
anything.
It's like, oh, well, okay, then maybe if I do this other thing too, it'll really help. And so it opens these other channels, and you don't always feel it or know it, and it's subtle, right? Because I've gone on the Beamer a couple of times and it's super subtle. So I think sometimes people are also afraid of the pain that's going to come with healing, but it doesn't have to be painful.
But also too, another note with that, it has to be painful in order to work.
Right.
I have to be feeling it in order for it to work. Right. And that's where we have to educate.
Yeah.
Wherever they are at on that spectrum. Try feeling it differently. Experience this a little different.
Yeah.
And so my experience with the Beamer was very positive, extremely positive, so positive. I got one for myself. Well, not just for myself. Yes, I'm a very selfish person. But I got it to see if will it help my clients? Will it be received the way my body's receiving it?
Yeah.
And so many clients have utilized the Beamer to help them recover from post-surgery, to really help get that blood flow to that area. I have clients that are aging, and they're using the Beamer to help them back in the game or stay in the game. It gives them extra energy, because that's what it does. The blood flow gives you more energy. And with more energy, you have more vibrance for life. You have more to give.
Yeah.
And that's what's important. And that's what we're doing these days anyways. What can I do so I can do more?
Right. And so I can fully enjoy my life.
Fully enjoy my life, not just let me go do more work.
Yeah.
But we want to enjoy our life. We want to enjoy the good times. We want to enjoy pickleball. I haven't done it anyway. Yeah, but I have clients are like, I love this because I get to go do this. I like this because I get to do this.
Yeah.
And I love the Beamer because it allows my body to do this, to do what I love to do as well. Because I'm on it every day, twice a day when I'm blessed with time, but I'm able to stay in the yes as well.
So cool. So cool.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. I got to do that today.
Every day. Every time you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So is there anything else you feel like people should know about what you do here? What you give to people in their healing?
I will just say what my clients say, and what I feel, and that it's a good time. We have fun, we're laughing. We're definitely laughing. The body is so beautiful. We're having a good time. Yeah. Yes, we're coming in hot. We've got chronic pain. The pain body is serious.
Yeah.
It's serious that you are not well, but I take that very seriously, and I take that. And so together we can be free together. And I don't mean take that as it's mine and I'm just some person over here doing these things. No, it's my responsibility. It's my pleasure. It's my intention to help you out of pain. Right?
And you do bring a lot of joy and lightness to that.
I do. Yeah. Thank you. Because we don't have to be heavy in this meat suit.
I know. Yeah.
We don't have to be our pain. We don't have to be our trauma or our troubles. We don't have to be that.
Yeah.
And I share my experience so you're not alone. You're not alone in this world, in this I want to say battle, but this path.
Yeah.
We're not alone here. We're all healing in some level.
Yeah, absolutely. And the joy and the laughter is so important and so healing too. So thank you for bringing that. And thank you for bringing that to me at this point in my journey too, because I'm definitely doing some healing right now too. So I'm really grateful for you and really honored to be here.
Thank you. Sharing
space with you and this new chapter together.
I'm happy to have you here. So many clients are happy that you are here. You bring an elegance. Even this chair feels really nice. I'm like over here, felt just like, well, this is nice.
It is nice.
Your cards are very nice. My friends in our little district, our little map area that we have here, they've already shared, oh, Mimi came and dropped off some postcards.
Yeah.
I'm like, aren't those the cutest? And they're like, oh, we just love it. And just how you introduce and how you bring a beautiful bright light too.
Thank you.
And a life preserver to a lot of our clients who need some guidance and direction, and not always available. And my time that I've spent is on a different area of the body. The time that you've spent is on an area of the body. And that's why I love that you're here, is because or synergistically
Mhm.
just creating just a full circle space for our clients
Mhm.
to get the full support that they need.
Yeah.
Because, you know, talking to us for an hour is one thing, or a couple of hours, however long that you're here, getting all the tidbits and information that you can.
Mhm.
But time with you post session, time with you over time, that's where it's at.
Yeah, it's just a different layer of it all.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
the food is connected to so many things too. It's like the inside out.
It's
Like you were
medicine.
saying, the
Yeah.
stomach, the gut, everything it's our second brain. It's our second body of emotions. It's so much as comes
Mhm.
from right here. So what we're putting into it is so important. And then we get to help move it out. So
Yes.
yeah, thank you. Thank you for
Thank
saying that.
you.
I'm so excited to meet more people and just be a contribution to
Mhm.
people's health, vitality, well-being, all the little things. So, and thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. All right. Have a good day, everyone. Come see us.
Yeah. Spend some time.
Yes.